Lucille Anderson, played by Leonie Elliott, was a beloved character in the British drama series Call the Midwife, whose exit left a hole in the show. Call the Midwife examines the world of midwifery in London through the 1950s, 1960s and 1970s. Introduced in Season 7, Lucille was the series' first West Indian midwife. She navigated racial discrimination, cultural differences, and personal challenges, making her one of the most compelling characters in the Poplar district. However, her emotional struggles, including a devastating miscarriage and the weight of societal pressures, led her to leave Poplar. Since her exit, fans have speculated whether Lucille might return to the series. While her departure was written as a necessary step for her well-being, Call the Midwife has a history of bringing back characters, leaving the door just cracked open enough for her return. Actress Leonie Elliott has spoken about what's potentially next for the character. Could Lucille make a triumphant return to Poplar, or is her journey in Call the Midwife truly complete? Lucille's Call the Midwife Season 12 exit explained. She returned to Jamaica to heal. By Call the Midwife Season 12, Lucille's story took a heartbreaking turn. After experiencing a miscarriage, she struggled with depression, compounded by the societal racism and professional challenges she faced during the period of Britain's history seen in Call the Midwife. Her emotional turmoil deepened as she and her husband, Cyril, faced fertility issues. The pressure of work and grief brought Lucille to a breaking point. Realizing she needed a change for her well-being, she ultimately decided to leave Poplar and return to Jamaica to recover. Lucille's exit had a significant impact on the series. Her presence brought diversity and an important perspective on immigrant experiences, so her departure didn't go unnoticed. Without Lucille, the show lost a character who had been a symbol of resilience and change. However, her story continued to resonate, prompting reflection on mental health. While Call the Midwife remained an excellent series, both the characters and the audience deeply felt Lucille's absence. Lucille likely won't return, but Leonie Elliott thinks it's not impossible. The show has brought back characters before. While Leonie Elliott never publicly disclosed all the details as to why she left Call the Midwife, she expressed gratitude for her time on the series and the impact of Lucille's storyline on her Instagram page. Lucille's exit from the show was written in a way that suggests she likely won't return. Her departure to Jamaica was framed as a necessary step for her mental and emotional healing. The distance, both literal and emotional, between Lucille and Poplar makes a return unlikely. Additionally, her husband, Cyril, was left behind, which may indicate that the show intends to focus on his individual journey rather than rekindling their life together in England. Plus, Lucille accepted a 6-month contract for her Jamaica job, making a quick return to London difficult. A return isn't entirely impossible. Call the Midwife has brought back characters before, even after long stretches of time. If Lucille's story were to continue, it could explore her life in Jamaica or a potential reunion with Cyril. But for now, her departure feels like more than a temporary absence.